Hello, everyone here, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here on Westbridge Hills. Again, our 10-year anniversary revisit here on this map. Of course, we are playing this in Farming Simulator 22 here, not back in 2013 when this map was initially released, but still working on the field we were working on here last episode of one. We are almost done with this field here. Combine has just a couple passes left to go yet, and I am right on its tail here as far as the baling goes. In fact, maybe I should just stop here a minute, let it go, and it's actually full too. Looks like I should go grab another. Actually, you know what? That's right. We only have another tractor, don't we? Might be something we need to invest into here at some point. That was another tractor. Actually, another, like a nice medium-sized tractor would be good for us at this point, I think. That one. And we got the Maximum, or not the Maximum, the Magnum. Maximum's that one over there. We got the Magnum back there, which is good for pulling all of our equipment. But then, yeah, another like a 300 horsepower so tractor would probably be good. Might have to look into investing in that at some point here. Maybe once we're all done harvesting and selling our crops here, maybe we can afford that. But anyway, I've been working on baling this field here, as you can see. Got to pick all those bales up here. I was kind of hoping to finish harvesting here, then maybe start on that. Let's see, do any of these trailers have... this front one does have some on it. Okay, let's see if we can line up with that one here a minute. Took one load down to the grain mill here already in between episodes, that one. And from the looks of it, I think I don't know if we'll quite have another full load or not, but it'll probably be pretty close here. I think the combine will probably fill up at least once more, maybe twice more, so. And each one of these trailers can hold 2 loads from the combine, and then there's usually a little bit of room left over, so. Not quite 5 loads, more like a nice 4.5. Always kind of annoying there if you ask me. When that like 4.5, it's like that was weird. Just pumped out some straw there. Okay. What I might do, I'm gonna just disconnect that tractor there. Maybe we'll go put that on the bale trailer and have Courseplay start picking up the bales for us. I mean, that tractor's just sitting there anyway. We can leave the wagons where they're at. Hopefully those wagons have some good brakes on them. I mean, who am I kidding? It's pretty much a 50-50. Do they have brakes? They might. Some of the bigger wagons definitely do have one. Especially, you get those bigger wagons, especially these have one. I mean, 600 and some odd bushels in those are supposed to be anyway, right? That's a lot of weight there. That can start pushing your tractor around, especially if you're pulling it with a little puny tractor like this. I mean, it's a tractor too, right? I would tell you what to expect. But anyway. Yeah, definitely a good idea to probably have some brakes on them. Okay, let's go grab our bale trailer here. We'll get Courseplay going on this. As you've seen the last time we did this, Courseplay does a pretty good job, I would say, of picking up the bales for us. And if you really wanted to, you could probably set up a whole route. Of course, we could even sell them. Although, with the bale sell point we've been going to, I don't know how well Auto Drive or Courseplay would have been able to get into those sell points. Definitely not the most hired worker friendly, that is for sure. Okay, and if you never picked up bales with Courseplay before one, well, back in previous versions, I would say it was a little bit more complicated. Here in Farming Simulator 22 of one, with this version of Courseplay, I really don't think you have any excuses. We're on 7.4 here, by the way. This is an official release version here, right from the Farming Simulator mod hub, by the way, for those of you wondering. So you can download this right from in the game. Courseplay, that is. And let's see, is it going to make me select a field? Yeah, it's going to make me select a field. Okay. Sometimes you don't have to, sometimes you do. So we need to select field, click that little bullseye icon there. Yeah, you see it's got field 16 selected. We want field 17. So field position there, just click that. Click on the field you want. And by the way, don't click the start job in this one. I don't know what that does. It doesn't work. So yeah, once you got the field selected, go back there, start it up. That's literally all you have to do of it. And like I said, sometimes you don't even have to do that step of selecting the fields. Like when we did field 16 of it, we didn't even have to do that. It selected that field automatically. This one, obviously, it didn't want to do, which is usually, once you select a field, then sometimes it will automatically select it, sometimes it won't. So, okay, let's go back to baling here. Combine's gotten ahead of us here a little bit. Still running the case Magnum 400 here. There we go. There we go. Don't know why I had to do that twice, but weird. It looks like we should maybe adjust the course play course, or the, sorry, not the course play, the GPS course here a little bit as well. Maybe that was a little too much. Well, no, that actually does look pretty close to being center. Obviously, I restarted the game here, everyone. So, unfortunately, I did not have my GPS line here that I was using last episode. I had that line pretty well dialed in at that point, but oh well. Anyway, once we're done harvesting this episode, I want to start replanting this field here as well. Should probably check. Do we need to put any lime or anything like that on this field here? Let's see once here. Nope, doesn't say we need lime. Perfect. Again, as a reminder, everyone, we're playing a little bit more... I wonder if that shows up in the lime or not. Interesting. We're playing a little bit more what I'm calling retro here, everyone. We've got a bunch of stuff turned off that I normally play with turned on. One of those, of course, being seasons. So, like, as soon as we're done harvesting, we can just turn right back around and replant this field. You know, again, if we were playing with seasons mod, we probably wouldn't necessarily... Well, actually, it's not really a mod anymore. Turn that back up just a little bit. That looks better. Getting that width dialed back in again there. And then we're also playing with precision farming turned off, everyone. So, you know, we're back to the game's normal way of doing lime and fertilizer. Oh, that, wow. Horseplay filled that up right quick, didn't it? Okay, then. Well, maybe we'll get to the end of this row here, Evan. We better go unload that so we can start picking up more bales here. Unfortunately, too, with the bale mod, or the show bales mod, it doesn't show bales that have been removed until you actually unload that trailer. A little bit annoying on that front, but oh well. Once you unload that bale trailer, Evan, then the bales will actually disappear off the field. Which, actually speaking of, it looks like there's still quite a few bales on this field yet, which is good. A little bit of extra money, not going to complain about that, right, Evan? This point in the game, we could definitely use it. Okay, let's hop back over to the Magnum here. I'll just tab. That'll be easier. And where are we taking these bales here to? Straw at the agricultural fair. Okay, I thought maybe we were going somewhere different, but apparently the agricultural fair again. Oh, last episode we had a different place listed on there. And as far as I know, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, as far as I know with the time-saving stock check, it is still telling us like the current best place to sell. That's not just the best place to sell when it comes time to sell. Watch, if we waited, everyone, well, that actually is a pretty good price difference at the moment. 103 versus 148. There were, we probably would be better off just letting these bales sit, which I don't really want to do that. I'd like to just get rid of the bales. So, yes, I know we're losing a little bit of money. Actually, quite a bit of money. That's like a third of our price there. 38 versus 55,000, where we're currently at. Oh, the Maxim doesn't like climbing that hill with a bale trailer full of bales, does it? It likes climbing that hill even less with two gravity wagons full, that is for sure. Tractor's just climbing its way up the hill, doing like 2 or 3 mile an hour. Nope, that's not the one we want. The one down here. Oh, deer crossing, huh? I don't know, to be honest, why they even bother with those signs, everyone. At least around where I live, anyway. Pretty much everywhere is a deer crossing. If you got trees anywhere or remotely in the area, it's going to be a deer crossing. Okay, and to the agricultural fair here. Yeah, great sell point here, everyone. Real fun spot to get into here. I don't know what the point of all the cones around are for. Oh, must be an autosave. Yep, maybe? Yep, there's the autosave. And, oh, there's the marker. I was saying, where'd our marker go? Unloading. And yeah, unfortunately, we can't go out that entrance, by the way. They got some sort of, at least I don't think you can anyway. I haven't tried that. I'm assuming there's a collision on those, everyone. Can't go out that one either. You got those all blocked off. Oh, I guess you could go out that one there, couldn't you? Okay. So we got two entrances we could possibly go in and out here. Got to do like the whole song and dance here, driving around inside this place here just to get where you need to be. And we're not even using that large of equipment here, so I'm not sure, yeah. Map author did not make the sell points very nice, although I don't remember what the original sell points were like on this map, I'm going to be honest. I don't know, because, yeah, it's been like 10 years since we played on the map. I don't remember what the sell points were like back then, but they are definitely brutal here. Hello, truck. You're going to be able to follow behind you? Yeah, I guess so. Map author must have cranked up the default speed there a little bit. Especially back in the day in 2013. I mean, back in 2013, I think you could actually push the traffic around, if I remember correctly. Anyone else remember doing that back in the day? You'd just, like, take a tractor or something like that, and you just go push the traffic off the side of the map or something like that. Oh, wait, was I the only horrible person that did that? Okay, well, anyway. Pretty sure it was 2013 anyway that let you do that. I think was it back in 2015, is that maybe when they changed that, when you can no longer push the traffic around? And obviously now at this point, I mean, like, the traffic will push you around if you're not careful. Apparently Giants had the revenge of the traffic in mind there. Okay, back to the field here. Yeah, we're going to be making a few trips here, aren't we? Okay, whoop. Not the right button. That's the one we wanted. Tell them to start back up there again. Again, we could fully automate that if we wanted to. I don't know if I'll bother necessarily, but back to the combine. Okay, so combine is almost full. Wow. Oh, we'd fill up one more time yet, but not quite, eh? What was that? No idea what that was. Well, we'll finish unloading the combine. We got 2 more rows of straw to bale up here yet. And then we can probably actually grab the Magnum there. We'll pull these trailers off the field here so it's not in our way. And then we can hopefully maybe start working this field up here and get ready to replant it. And just a reminder here again, too, by the way, if you're maybe new to this series here, again, this is our 10-year anniversary series here on this map. Actually, a little over 10 years ago now, I started playing on this map. This was the start of Farming Simulator on my YouTube channel here. And again, we started on the Westbridge Hills map. This was from the Titanium DLC back for Farming Simulator 2013. Try to get all my dates and stuff right here. When start saying 2013, and next thing you know, we're playing Farming Simulator 22 here in 23, although it's 24 now. Oh boy, yep. Speaking of 24, I wonder what do you folks think? Will there be a new Farming Simulator this year? Giants hasn't announced a new DLC release yet, so yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know. Of course, I'm not sure what course, but he's going there. Thinking he's going for that bale there, so we'll just kind of steer clear if we can help it. Get the combine parked up and put away here. We should be done with the combine here for just a little bit, at least anyway. And something I've mentioned here already too, Evan, obviously we are playing without seasons turned on. Amazing how much quicker it feels like the gameplay goes, Evan, without seasons turned on. Because again, as soon as we're done harvesting, we just replant the field, right? It's like a whole different gameplay style here with the seasons turned off versus turned on. At least it feels like it to me anyway. I don't know how many of you folks actually play with seasons turned off versus on, but let's put that down there. Yeah, that looks a little better if you ask me, Evan. Maybe a little bit of OCD there. Leaving your combine with the header up. Well, yeah, if you turn seasons off, Evan, the seasonal growth, that is, yeah, just feels like a completely... Oh, there's a sign down there. Cool. Feels like a completely different game almost in some ways, Evan, when you play with like that. Okay, well, like I said, we'll finish baling up these 2 rows here a minute. Looks like Horseplay almost has another full bale trailer. That looks like he's working on this side of the field here first, isn't he? I was hoping he'd kind of like work, you know, down this way first, but apparently not. Oh, well. So he's got room for maybe 1 or 2 more bales there. Kind of hard to tell from here, but almost full again. And there's still a lot of bales on this field here yet. I think we're going to be making a couple of trips down to... we just finished that row without having it lowered, didn't we? Whoops. Well, I guess we'll be making that trip here again. I was thinking towards the end there, it seems like we're going a little quick, aren't we? I didn't notice it so much when we were going up the hill there. It's like, okay, about the right speed, I guess. And from the looks of it, we don't quite have that width dialed in right. Oh well, we're almost done. Close enough for this. And as I've said many, many times before to Evan, I am really not sure what kind of width the hired worker uses. It does not seem like they use a consistent width of any sort of known value either. So, yeah, what width they actually use, I don't know, Evan. Not entirely sure how Giants determines that. Obviously, you know, Courseplay GPS, they base it off the actual width of the implement. So you get a known, consistent number, typically. Although, back in the day, I know sometimes, like, they would come up with different values, GPS and Courseplay. Courseplay would come up with one, GPS would come up with another. I think there's a couple different width values in the mod. There's one that's, like, actually used, and then there's, like, one you can set, I think. Like, you tell the mod it is this width, but it's not actually like a real number. It's yeah. How Giants does the mods, has been interesting there, if you ask me. Like when it comes to horsepower, like there's a couple different spots you can put in horsepower rating for a tractor. However, there is only one that actually really matters. The other ones are just there for... Don't ask me why. I have no idea why they're there. Don't know, Evan. You think Giant... Like if I was doing the mod, Evan, you'd have one spot. Here's your horsepower. Boom. But no, that just sounds way too easy, right? Apparently. And the actual spot for like the actual horsepower for the tractor, Evan, isn't actually even like horsepower. That's not how it's rated in the mod. There's a spot for where you type in like the actual horsepower. But again, the way the modding works, Evan, that number means absolutely nothing. And the number that actually means something for horsepower is not even like a horsepower number. It's just a, well, it's a whole equation you got to use to figure out the horsepower, basically. Someone apparently got paid way too much to do their job or something, it seems like. Okay, there we go. And that is the last little bit of straw there. Just don't tell our field quality manager about that slight missing spot over there. I don't know nothing about that. Let's dump out the remaining bales here a minute. 2 extra bales in there. Oh, and it's gonna... Oh, there we go. I've noticed that with this baler oven, Sometimes that last bale there, it doesn't quite like eject all the way. It sits teetering right on the end there. Okay, let's go ahead and put the baler away here. We'll come back and grab those gravity wagons. I probably won't bother bringing them in here this episode. I'll do that in between episodes, but at least I get them off the field so we can start working up the field here. And like I said, we need to take another load of bales in too from the looks of it. So let's see. Baler, we normally store that over here. There we go. It's pretty good to me. We do have a wrapper as well, by the way. I know someone mentioned that here a while back. We could wrap some bales. Again, we've only been doing straw bales up until this point, Evan, so like wrapping straw bales, I don't know if it even let us wrap the straw bales. Even if it does, it doesn't do us any good, so no sense wrapping bales. At least not the straw bales, anyway. Okay, so we'll grab these trailers here a minute. I guess we could start working the field the short way here. Seems like that's how course play is picking up the bales. Oh, can't even see the hitch down there. That's interesting. Straighten out here just a little bit more before I actually connect. Yep, can't see the hitch down there at all, can we? I'm sure, Evan, if you were to like lean over, which you can't really do in the game, right? But if you were to lean over it, you would probably actually be able to see the hitch. I would think, anyway. This does have an American hitch on it, right? Oh, it does not. Oh. Okay, that might be why you can't see the hitch. Evan's got one of those rubbish European hitches on it. Which, okay, I'm looking at this, Evan. Now, possibly, Evan, this hitch is not modeled correctly. I don't know. Maybe, although this is from Giant, so I would think they would model this hitch correctly. That hitch does not instill any sort of confidence in me. Like, I would never connect to that hitch. I mean, that is like, yay. Of course, the American-style hitch, Evan, should come out from underneath. In fact, that looks like that's probably the carrier right down there for the American-style hitch, that little piece that hangs down there. And then, of course, the American hitches, that one, are super complicated. You got a piece of steel with a hole in it. So, yeah, even though Giants does have, like, some sort of American-style equipment in the game, Evan, most of it is still, I would say, very heavily European. So even this tractor, even though we've got it, I would say, Americanized? Sure, something like that. Somewhat. Yeah, still very heavily European, just from that hitch anyway. And then we got some sort of, is that air? I'm not sure what those are on the back there. Air brakes, possibly. Okay, let's see what's here. Let's grab. I want to grab here. We don't need to plow the field, I don't think, do we? Nope, don't need to plow the field according to that. Let's just grab the cultivator here. We'll run the cultivator across that field. Actually, you know what? No, better idea. Let's wait. It's gonna be like way overkill if I do this. That one. We run the fertilizer spreader across it. I put this. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be like. Well, then, that's the only tractor we have. That one. Definitely think we need to look into investing in another tractor at this time. Maybe we should even do that before we buy the corn headers, corn planters, and all that stuff. Because, yeah, another tractor, nice. Something bigger than that one, but we maybe don't necessarily need another tractor that's this big, right? Just another, like I said, 300 horsepower tractor. So something that can pull all of our equipment, pull the trailers halfway decent. Actually, we're not gonna run this one. Run this one this way, as long as no bales get in the way. That bale looks like it's directly lined up, doesn't it? Cool. Okay, just making sure there. It looked like he was going to do something strange. Okay, let's take these bales in. We'll come back to the field and pick up another load. Oh, of course, they pick up another load anyway. And while we're doing this, let's see if we can load up some comments here a moment. And a reminder, while the comments are loading, if you haven't already, click the subscribe button. And don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. And, of course, if you like the video, Evan, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Okay, this is a comment, and I know I read this one fairly frequently, but another one here from IA Polar Bear. He was saying, or she, I had a toddler banging on my keyboard on the career page, and somehow it deleted my save game with 828 hours on it. Oh my goodness. That's the only reason I wanted to read that comment. They had 828 hours on their save game. Wow. And of course, they used the save game backup feature there to get that back. So that was the point of that comment there. Once again, reminder, everyone, Giants automatically backs up your save games, so you really don't have a reason to losing them. Unless you, like, somehow delete and reformat your entire hard drive, wipe it, and clean it. Yep, yeah. Okay, yeah, another fun time getting into the fair here to sell another load of bales. I'm tempted to use a certain mod. I would just like to start removing stuff here. There's a certain map hider mod that seems like it would work pretty good for this scenario here. Just, stuff starts disappearing. I hate doing that to the map. Everyone just starts changing the looks and sometimes doesn't look quite right. But at the same time, having to put up with this. Oh, is it not going to work? Really? Fine. Yeah. Do I not have that mod active here or something? Or the map author has something set up so you can't... I'm not sure of one. Map author maybe seen me scheme and was like, I'll fix him so he can't do that. I don't know if I've ever seen it where that mod doesn't work on hiding most stuff. There's a few things it sometimes doesn't work with, right, everyone? But... okay, then round we go here. So we get out of here. Got all the people walking around, too. Like I don't know what you're supposed to do. I'm just run them over. Got those 3 people just walking in a group. That's kind of funny. Okay, back to the field here. Let's see, comment here from Mark Wadsworth. Oh, watch where I'm going here, too. Yeah, driving and looking at your phone at the same time. You know what they say about that, right, everyone? Mark was saying, I bet it doesn't seem like it's been 10 years. Oh, yeah, it does not feel like it's been 10 years. Can you folks believe it? It's been 10 years since I played on this map last time. Again, Westbridge Hills here in 2013. He was saying Westbridge Hills was my first map in Farming Simulator 15. Been hooked on it ever since. He was also saying for soybeans, no need to fertilize, so it's a little cheaper. I don't think that's true. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure you still have to fertilize your soybeans in Farming Simulator 22 without precision farming. So again, as a reminder, I'm not playing with precision farming turned on. And I'm pretty certain, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty certain you have to fertilize your soybeans. Again, as a reminder, we're playing a little more retro here, I guess you want to call it. At least that's what I'm calling it anyway. You know, no precision farming, no seasons. We do have lime turned on. And we do have about 2 states of fertilizer turned on too, but actually, I don't know if you can even turn that off, I don't think. Anyway, who's saying, as to rocks, I live in a location where there are none, but grew up with lots. Every year we pulled loads from the garden. When the cultivators would drive by, you could hear them clanking. Oh yeah, you'll always hear rocks clanking. Where I live too, you hear lots and lots of rocks clanking when they're cultivated. Okay, let's turn you back on. Picking up the bales. And let's go back to the Magnum here. Oh, maybe that's why he quit. I don't know if that's why he actually quit, though, because I've had a lot of problems with this Magnum tractor turning around on this field. I don't know if it's something with the field or the tractor, or... Again, this is an in-game tractor, Evan, so I don't think we should be having problems with it, but maybe? All right, work back on this here. Facing the right way. Yep, we're good. Sure not missing anything. Yep, you're there too. Perfect. But yeah, as I was saying about the Magnum, I mean, whenever the Magnum gets to this end of the field, he just quits. He doesn't continue on. I don't know what is up with that. Definitely slightly annoying, as you can probably imagine. Okay, and I just looked at the time, Evan. Unfortunately, it is time to wrap it up here for this episode. First episode here I've recorded in 2024. So hope you folks enjoyed. And here's to a new year, another year's worth of Farming Simulator, hopefully, Evan. So, again, thanks for watching. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching, and hope you folks have a Happy New Year.